That's it. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Revelio.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Confringo. Glacier. Accio. Glacius! Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
If you were that good, I can't believe a bit of bad luck could end your entire Quidditch career.
I was excellent. My ability on a broom had nothing to do with what happened. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me. Arresto momentum.
Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto Momentum.
Levioso. I should dismount here. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
emotions when Professor Sharp is so
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you
Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
Still at it, I see. Right. Repetition.
Depulso.
Excellent.
Accio. Depulso.
How nice to see you, my young friend. My aunt says I should. Plants grow could be so interesting. How wonderful to see you again.
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice. Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Glacier. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Cabalso. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed. Revelio. Revelio.
What was that?
Arrest them.
Potato! And I haven't even had the tea yet!
What have you done?
Arrest them. Also.
Too hard.
You disappoint me!
Had enough yet?
Arrest them. Compulso. Ringo. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Accio. Revelio.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. When monkeys stand behind whimsy that can't. They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knobtail. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. I dream of making a better world for me.
It's Totalis. Revelio. It's Totalis. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Glacier. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Glacier. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
Be it upon fight like thestrals. Be it upon your conscience. Our graves find us all too soon. Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me. Seems like a quiet night. You! What do you think you're doing?
Confringo. Incendio.
No!
Glacier. Arresto momentum. Compulso. Compulso.
Where did I set my trap? This is utter. Come out before I find you. Iredale's not half as tough as it sounds. How unfortunate for you.
Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. Accio.
What?
Glacius.
Back for more, I see.
Petrificus Totalis!
Get back here or I'll have you stewed like a lamb!
Knew I'd find you.
Petrificus Totalis!
Arresto momentum. Repulsor. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Dinner right.
Repulsor.
To your knees.
Incendio.
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you laugh that long.
Had enough.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Arresto momentum. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Accio. Reparo. Lumos. Incendio! Revelio. Accio! Incendio! Glacius! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Revelio. Confringo.
Kill spells blast off of me.
Much sense.
Not quite.
Accio.
I won't rest.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Repulsor. Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Good pay me enough to... There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Revelio. Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I pitted one. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. I don't see myself doing this sort of thing together. Fancy I'll have my own operation work.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello? Who's there? Someone's here. You think this is funny? How childish!
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Taste goblin silver.
Let's get this over.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Accio.
Who do you think you are?
Exposer.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic to wizard culture. This is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's it. Looks like you found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio. Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Confringo! I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Whoa. Revelio. Incendio.